where the mileage starts to up itself now, and I suppose in effect the tough part of the training starts to kick in. I've done the qualification swim, I've not done a 6 hour following that, but now I need to start doing that now on a back-to-back basis, and then upping from 6 hours to 7 hours to 8, 9, and then eventually getting to 10-hour swims, and the ultimate being 2 back-to-back 10-hour swims, so 20 hours over the weekend, in effect getting across the channel plus some. Hopefully in the next few weeks it will start to warm up a bit, which will make that a bit more acceptable to be able to do those sort of miles, but as it stands at the moment it's still hovering around the 13, so I'm not sure what I'm going to get done today. I'm actually looking to get to do a 7 today, but this is where the commitment comes in. It's been a hard week at work, but to get up and come down to Dover for a 2-hour drive and then swim, that's these are the bits you don't get to see. It's not just about getting across to France. So yeah, I'm pleased with the way training's going at the moment. I feel as if I'm ahead of where I need to be to get across. So you know, I can start pushing myself to maybe achieve a little bit more than that. So that's where I'm thinking at the moment. Okay then, right, that's we're in June now, June the 11th. So it's 7 hours done in Dover Harbour. Can't say it was particularly pleasant. It's quite chilly today, and the sun didn't break out at all. Okay, this morning it's on the way down to Dover Harbour again, but this time it's for a race called the Champion of Champions. It's a race around the harbour, 5 miles and then 3 miles and then 1 mile. So they're all on set times, but the faster you do it, the longer rest you get. And then it's called Champions because you get individual winners, so you can do 1 race, 2 races, 3 races. If you do all 3, then you get entered into a cumulative time for the Champion of Champions. So I've done it before. It's a tough old race because it's cold, it's very early in the season. There's some good swimmers in there, so it'd be nice to catch up. I haven't done it, I don't know, for about 4 years, probably 4 or 5 years. So and I know a few of the people coming down who I haven't seen for that long, so it'd be quite nice to catch up with them and see how I get on. So weather is grey and horrible and predicted to stay the same, so not expecting much from that, so just get on and do it and then see how I feel to go back down tomorrow. 6 hours I suppose it'll be tomorrow, but yeah, good old training weekend. That's the 5 mile of the Champions done, which is the first part. Chilly and grey, but it's alright, it was fine. I didn't feel the cold after about first lap really, but it was 10 laps, so had to, you know, keep chipping away and until you've broken the back of it, you know, which, yeah, psychologically when you get to about 3.5 mile, yeah, then you know that you're not going to let the demons in to think about it, why you're doing it. You just got to finish it. It was a good training session, shoulders holding up, so that's not too bad. There's some good swimmers in there, really good swimmers, but there's also a lot still going around at the moment. Next race is in about half an hour, so they're not going to get much rest if they're still going around now doing the 5 mile, because the next one's 3 miles. So 3 mile and then out again, and then back in for a mile. So time for just a little bit of something to eat. So a pork pie. So, food of kings. So that's the 3 miles done. Only the 1 mile to go in about half an hour. Yeah, no very different than the 5. Feeling wise, shoulders probably a little bit stiff, but yeah, water was okay. I'm not going to complain about that. 1 mile will be an interesting one because it's that thought of having to get back in for the sake of 2 laps. Yeah, sprint distance, I suppose. That's the way to look at it. Okay. And I have some nice food after I've done all this. I'll sit back and enjoy some cheese. It's a tough event because it's quite cold. Some good swimmers in there. Really enjoyed a bit of competition. Well, couldn't keep up with half of them, but I don't know where I came in overall. Just about to wait for the results, but yeah, so I'm sitting there waiting in the car to see, get something to eat and to warm up a little bit. But one of the nicest things about channel swimming is you can eat what you like, and you can have all your favourite foods, and in fact you can have your favourite foods all together. So just to prove that you can eat what you like, I've made myself, I put a load of stuff in the bag, and while I was swimming the last one, I made myself a Roquefort and pork pie. So I will be enjoying this, and just to get the carbo loading back up again, and I might even wash it down with a nice hot chocolate or a latte. Okay, so Gordon Ramsay, who's the other one? Jamie Oliver, the bloke off the Asda advert. Eat your heart out, mate. This is real food, real food. Okay. Okay, just finished a 10-hour swim in Dover Harbour. It was cold, grey today, and got very rough, well, not very rough, but quite rough towards the end, particularly for the last hour, probably a couple of hours. Yeah, quite a challenge today. 10 hours. Left my house at 4:30, and got in the water for 6 o'clock, and just got out at 4. So yeah, quite a long old day, big old challenge. And if there's any questions about having to train hard for this, then I think today answered it. Yeah, it was trying to break it down into smaller chunks. The first 3 or 4 hours was trying to stroke it out and get to it, but after that it was just breaking it into 1 hour chunks, because I couldn't think past much past that. Out with about 3 and 4 hours to go, they were the toughest hours. Once I got through those, you knew you had just 2, and then you just knew you weren't going to do those, but those became the roughest 2. But anyway, that's that done. So next stage will be to get myself up to being able to do that on 2 days on the trot, which I'll get there. Next one to do.